And we're live. All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Last time we wrapped up Phase 3 of Project Assembly, unlocking Tiers 7 and 8. With everything prior to that fully automated, I'm quite happy to move forward. But what I don't want to do is spend the next 20 hours automating my way slowly through the milestones towards the Miner Mk3, where I would unlock that and suddenly want to rebuild everything. So we're going to take a slightly different approach moving forward, which is that we're going to rush a little bit. We're going to craft our way through the milestones without worrying about fully automating everything. So we take a look at our tiers here. We want to get to leading edge production, which means we're going to need 100 supercomputers and 50 fused modular frames. The fused modular frame is unlocked here. So we're going to need, for that, 400 alclad aluminum sheets, 200 aluminum casings, and 50 radio control units. So far we need fused modular frame, supercomputers, aluminum stuff, and radio control units. The radio control units are available here in control system development. So we're going to need computers and aluminum for that. And then the supercomputers are here as well. So we kind of this is the thing we need to unlock first, which is going to require the alclad aluminum sheets and the aluminum casing. We can make that by unlocking bauxite refinement. So we're going to skip the hover pack, we're going to skip logistics Mark 5, we're going to skip hazmat suit, and we're not going to automate any of this. We're just going to build boutique factory mini factories, like small container fed production chains, to build these things for us to unlock this, at which point we'll do the same thing for supercomputers and then move forward into tier 8 and get into fused modular frames and then get to leading edge production and unlock Miner Mk3. After that, then we backtrack and start really fully automating everything all the way up from bauxite refinement. But we are going to need to start here, because we're going to need to make some alclad aluminum sheets and some aluminum casing. And for that, we're going to need aluminum ingots. So let's go ahead and select this as our milestone. Let's feed in some goodies. I'm going to need more motors and rubber, looks like. Grab some of these as well. All right. Just trying to clear things up a little bit here. All right, let's do the milestone. Here we go.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Ada, always the optimist. DePeach, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. I am going quite well. The day is fresh, and I'm awake, and I'm playing Satisfactory live on the internet, so that's always a good thing. The factory's going quite well. I mean, I've got my mall set up here. There's always more to do, but I've finished everything up to tier 6, and we've just unlocked aluminum production. So, we're gonna need a small factory just to produce alclad aluminum sheets and aluminum casings for us. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Let's scan for bauxite and see what's nearby. I believe there's some right here, I believe. I remember from a previous playthrough. We don't see any on the map. There's at least that. What did you need? Fuse modular frames. We're not opening you anytime soon. Wow, we're really... Yeah, we're pretty dang far away. That's a normal node. That's a pure node. That's a normal node. Do I want to go down through the lake crater? I mean, this is pretty far. Maybe I start with the pure node because I'm gonna have to tear it down anyway and rebuild it later. But at least this gets me a lot to work with. So let's mark this location. We want it to be bauxite. I guess orange is fine. And we'll just make that infinite for now and apply that. Okay. These can go. I'm done with... Well, no, I might need them later. Okay. So we'll go mine out that bauxite node. And we'll make a kind of temporary factory to make these items that we need. We're gonna have to take power all the way down there. Okay. Hey, Pila, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. How am I doing for stuff here? I want to bring these with me because I want to make what are they called? The dimensional depots at this location. I don't want to ship this stuff back yet. I could probably use some concrete. And that means I could probably use some metal plates here. Actually, that's too many. I don't know what else I might need. Oh, you know what I do need? I need to craft some, I need some poison gas filters. I'm almost out of those. I've been putting that off for a while, but... Alright, what do I need here for these? I need, coal and fabric. I should have some coal in here, not a lot. I'm gonna have to get a little bit more coal. There's a foundry over here. Is this using coal? What is this doing? Yes, let me steal all of that. Okay. There's some coal. And then I don't know if we have any fabric left. I might have to craft that as well. Let's see. Would it have been... No, we would have mycelia over here, but fabric... I don't really need any of this anymore. I don't think I have any fabric either, so we'll have to craft some. Which means I need some biomass, I think. Factory's been going too slowly, so I took some inspiration for you and just set up some assemblers with storage containers instead of trying to chain everything perfectly from a miner. Yeah, that can work. It's just, you have to keep in mind that it's a temporary solution, right? It can be very helpful to set up very small boutique container chains like that, though. Where's all of the biomass? Okay. I should be good to make some gas filters now. Of course, I have to handcraft everything because I don't have an automation chain set up for this, but that's okay. That's okay. It's so rare that I need to do this. All right, so fabric. Wait a minute, where's fabric? Oh, fabric is made at the crafting bench, not the equipment tool, not the equipment bench. Fabric, here we go. All right, let's make 66 fabric. And that is a very high cadence on the crafting noise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that were a metronome, I would not want to play whatever piece was at that tempo. Very fast. Okay. We'll put the rest of the materials away because I don't need them. And then we'll craft some gas filters here. I can make 32. All right, that'll last me for a very long time. This is another one of those things I really ought to automate, but there's no infinite node for the inputs. I'd have to collect up mycelia and leaves and wood and stuff, and I don't know. It's pretty rare that I need to do it. It just takes a little bit of time, so. All right, we're gonna head towards this bauxite. We're gonna need power over there, so I think we'll make our way over there by taking. Yeah, we've already got quite a bit of power over in this direction, over by the power plant. I maybe should have flung myself. You know what? I should have flung myself. Let's do that instead. Okay, so we can get to kind of like around here, and then south of the Crater Lakes, we're going to need power. So, all right. Looks like that's our best. No, that's probably our best bet up there. Yeah, that one. We start chaining that over in that direction. It seems like, yeah, we're pretty close already to this bauxite, so we are going to have power, which is great. We got some uranium here. All right, we'll take this bad boy and start heading towards the bauxite. I think we can probably get up there. No, that's going to be too far. All right, what about over there? All right, that'll work. Oh, is that... There's uranium up there. I don't know what it's protecting exactly. Oh, that's a big fall. Okay. I ran out of juice. All right, well, respawns don't really cost me anything, and I can fling myself, so we'll do that. Nice thing about this is you keep your forward momentum. All right, let's find the actual bauxite node that we scanned out. It's over here somewhere. We're now into the I think this is the bamboo forest, this biome. And here's our bauxite node, pure bauxite, very nice. Let's double check that. South of the Crater Lakes. The red bamboo fields. Okay, we're not in the red jungle, we're in the red bamboo fields. Neat. Okay, I like knowing what biome I'm in. It's just one of those things I just like to know. So, okay. We're gonna build some production here. It's gonna make aluminum stuff for us. And we're not gonna ship it home just yet. Not from right now. We're just gonna put some dimensional deposits on it. What's it called? Dimensional depots on it, and use that as a way to get the items into our inventory later. Okay, this seems like a pretty good place to start building, though. Let's go ahead and lock something in here like this, and we'll start building out a platform to make some things on. I don't want to start too big. I want to get a feel for what's going to be necessary. So we'll bring the raw bauxite up from the node over there, over to here, and we'll start doing stuff with it. Let me get a lookout tower down. And we'll figure out what we're making. Did I just build on top of that? I did, didn't I? Okay, so what are we gonna need here? I probably want to build back towards the node. Probably a good idea. And then we should see if I can chop this tree down or blow it up. It's quite large, but maybe. Okay, no problem there. That's a lot of wood. 634 wood and like 1,000 leaves. Wow, okay. So starting here, you would have no problem getting your hands on biomass. Just cut down a few trees and Bob's your uncle. You're rich. Rich with a wealth of resources. There's a node back there. Okay, that's probably good enough. That's 10. All right. That's a pretty solid amount of space to work with. All right. So now, it's been a while since I was at aluminum. It's been a while. I can't remember exactly what's involved. So, let's take a look. Aluminum. So, smelted from aluminum scrap, which is refined from alumina solution, used to produce specialized aluminum-based parts. Okay. So, until we get another recipe, we're going to need scrap and silica to make this stuff. The scrap we get by putting alumina solution and coal into a refinery, which gives us scrap and water. An aluminum solution we get from bauxite and water. Okay, and that gives us the solution and the silica. So I'm not exactly sure what the recipes are, but it seems like we're going to need a water source here. Which I had not remembered and had not anticipated. So yeah, we're gonna need to find some water over here. It looks like there's a little itty bitty bit of water over here. Might be able to use this. Okay. We'll have to see what's feasible for an extractor. Like, this doesn't look very deep. Would we be able to get any water out of this? Production water extractor. Okay, we could get a couple. Yeah, we could get a couple in here. So that's something. That's something to work with. Let's see. Now, as for pipes, did I unlock the Mark II pipe? I feel like I did. I did unlock the Mark II pipe. So I can now get up to 600 meters, cubic meters of flow. All right. So we are going to need water extractors over here to get some water up to the factory to make the alumina solution and all that good stuff. All right. Let's start there. Let's start there. Okay, so we want to kind of squeeze in as many as we can. At least 3 would be good. And since we get 120 out of each, 5 would be ideal. That would get us to 106. That would get us to 600 water per minute. I don't know if we need that much, but we'll overbuild here, I think. So, production water extractor. Okay, get one there. Another one there. 3. And get 4. Can I squeeze a 5th one in? I can. Okay. So, assuming those all come together, then we're going to need a water tower to get it higher than this point. And we're going to need some pumps for that. All right. So it actually needs to be higher than the lookout tower. Maybe 2 lookout. Yeah, it's going to need to go up quite a ways here. Quite a ways. Okay. Let's start by junctioning these guys together. And I need to upgrade my hotkey here. So what's the difference here? This requires plastic in addition to copper sheets. And I might not have any plastic available. I don't. Okay. So we're going to have to go home and then come back here. Okay. Respawn. New challenges, folks. New challenges. Love to see it. Let's grab some plastic. And for that matter, it's probably time to get a dimensional depot here. Now, what am I missing for this? Missing SAM fluctuators? Okay. Grab a quick stack of these. Looks good. You know what I'm going to do here? I might need some biomass later, and these aren't really serving a huge purpose. So I think... yeah, I think we're going to change this. And it's going to come over to a container over here. Organization, storage container, there we go. Let's have you... come on. Come on over into this. There we go. And then we'll have some biomass later. Let's put our wood here and our leaves here. That'll make some biomass for me. That's going to be handy. I'm carrying around fabric that I don't need. And we need to tweak our hypertube cannon a little bit. The fabric away. Anything else I don't need? No, I think we're good here. Oh, I probably need some... I need to top up this. Where is it? Here. There we go. Okay. Hypertube cannon needs a bit of a tweak. Now this goes to the power plant. I think I'll leave that in place. Let's just build a second one over here. No, that's not right either. Hold up. That's how you do it. Yeah. Okay. And I think we need one more entrance here as well. So, 1... 2. Let me go with the entrance. Let me go with the tube. Let me delete this. And then we power this on. All right, so now we should go a little bit further here and in the right direction. Let's see how this works. Okay, appears to be flinging us in the right direction. Yep, okay, that worked. Now, we are going to need to do power. Okay, power's right there. Need to bring it over to the water. Okay. Let's bring this over to the water town. I mean, I guess we're going to need it kind of here-ish to hit both of these. I guess that's going to be fine. Need another one over here somewhere. That'll probably work. Looks good. Okay. Okay, let's get back to working on water here. So, this is a pipeline Mark II. We're gonna make these all connect up to some junctions here. Let's put some supports down somewhere like... It was locking in for a minute there. Can I lock that? Yeah. Okay. Don't think I can go quite far enough over here to get past that. I think something like that should work. Let's see if that is... Are you too long, or can you connect up? You can just make it. Okay. And you're gonna come over here past this guy. Okay. You're gonna come up to somewhere like this. Okay. Where's the next one? Here-ish. This doesn't have to be the greatest solution ever. I just need... I need to get some of this up and running. I guess I also... Technically, I could have overclocked some of these, but 5 is an exact number for how much this new pipeline can hold. 600 cubic meters of water, so... Feels like it's okay to just use 5. Conserve a little bit of power, in a sense. Okay, so once they reach here, then we're going to need our pump, and we're going to need a water tower set up. So we're going to want to go straight up. Let's just build a wall to the correct height, and then do the pump setup. I'm going to push that over here. It needs a foundation to sit on. Can you get... I guess I need a half foundation here for the back side of it. There we go. And then we'll take you on the back of here. There we go. That looks right. It's gonna have to go up quite a ways. I think it has to be near the top of the tower here. Or no, it has to be even... Yeah. If it makes it to the top of the tower, we're good. We'll be higher than what's going on over there. So that's fine. Feels like that should be high enough. Yeah, that's definitely above that. All right. So let's take our 600 cubic meters of water and we'll run it up here and we'll pump it up. And then it'll be above anything else we ever need. We're gonna go horizontal to vertical. And then I guess I need floor holes here to get this built correctly. I'm assuming like the other vertical challengers, the lifts and the tubes, that if you use the floor holes correctly, you can get perfect infinite length pipes. So floor hole goes there. And then we need another one there. Yeah, okay. So you go there. And you go up to there. Can't quite see it. There we go. Okay. And then we do pumps. All right, so the base head lift on the pump. Do I have a pump Mark II, by the way? I think I might have one now. Logistics. Pipeline pump Mark II, yeah, can be attached to a pipeline to apply head lift, maximum head lift 50 meters. All right, so we're going to put this one... Yeah, we're going to put this one on the base. And we'll see how far that takes it. Up to there, and then we can lock in another one. Okay. That should be more than enough to get us where we need to go. Once we have power, that is. Okay. Bring this down here. Start doing some power work. Is this double-sided? I want the double-sided one. Power, double wall outlet, there we go. You connect there, there we go. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. You only have 4 lines, so we'll put one on the pump. And one will come down here to one of these. You'll connect there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the last one? Back here? 5. There we go. All right, so we got power up top and water, or power down below and water up top. That's going to be good. We can double check that it's working and that the water is flowing. That'll be 600 cubic meters of water. That's going to be more than we're going to need, but it just means we have more than we need, so we don't have to worry about how we use it. We're gonna feed it over in that direction. So let's bring it up. Let's see. Yeah, it's already got a little bit of water coming in. I think we've done it. We've done it correctly. We'll have to wait and see. No, you're yellow. Why are you yellow? That's not good. That's full. Are you yellow or green? There's some sort of a problem. I'm not sure what. Flow rate, head lift, recommended maximum head lift. So I thought we locked this onto the correct part of the hologram, but it seems like we did not. Now it's green. Okay, maybe you have to power on the first one before you place the second one. Now hold on. It was green and then it turned... Okay, I might have to place it a little bit lower here. Let's just try that. So like if we look at the flow diagram, Wasn't it? Hold on. What's going on with you? That's full. That's full. Oh, you're not operating because you're full. So wait a minute. If I go to the pump here, Compboy 100 says I had issues with floor holes. Interesting. Okay. So the hold up. See, it's going up to there already. So I was trying to put it on the hologram, like it's supposed to snap to the location. But maybe I need to put it beneath it. Maybe you're saying because I used a floor hole, there might be a problem where it's too long, so it's not accurately filling up. Is that what you're saying? Copboy 100, thanks for the tip. Let me try placing this a little lower and see if that helps out. Otherwise, I might have to rebuild this pipe without the floor holes. That is now pumping. I can see it, and it's turned green. Does it get all the way up, though? Oh, I might be about to die here. Ran out of jet fuel juice. How are you doing? Still not quite where it needs to be. I guess I need a third one. Floor holes seem to be bugged at the moment. It's possible. Let's try one more pump here. I can hear it chugging away. Yeah, it looks like that's the problem. All right. The pipe's still there. Now, are you full? You're full. Okay. So I can maybe just get rid of the floor hole here and go straight into this. Yeah, okay. I guess that's what I needed to do. Great tip, Compboy. Thank you very much for the information. I don't know if I would have figured that out without your help, so I'm very appreciative and very happy to have this done and working. Now, does this have like a straight mode? No, it has its own thing, right? Yeah, okay. Now, I have been building with inputs going from right to left. So that's kind of how I built this, with the bauxite coming in from the right and moving to the left. So we're going to need to bring this over there as well. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we got loads of water here. Very nice. I'm going to bring this over kind of in the same location. Now, that I built to the grid. I guess this I didn't. Weird. I could have sworn. All right, well, let's move it over in this direction. All of this is meant to be temporary, so we'll just have to see how much of this ends up remaining later. But yeah, this is about where we want to bring the water. We're a little higher than we need to be, but that's fine. That just means it'll flow down easily. And then we got our bauxite there. We're going to need a bunch of refineries over here, taking in the water and the bauxite to make alumina solution. All right, okay. Good start, I feel. Took you 30 minutes of troubleshooting while your second floor coal power was not working. Yeah, that sucks, man, when there's a bug and it's not immediately obvious what the problem is. But good for you for figuring it out. Have you reported that on They have a reporting website. It's called it's something like questions.satisfactory.com, I think. Not 100% on that. But they have a QA site where you can report bugs, and like a detailed description of that would probably help them fix it faster if they don't already know about it. Or did you is that where you found the information on what was going on? Satisfactorygame.com, not satisfactory.com. I remember that. It was already there, hence why you found it. Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right, let's get our bauxite up. I'm gonna need a Mk2 miner here, which I'm not happy about. We're trying to get to the Mk3 miner before we build too much more automation or use too many more resources. All right, equipment workshop into a pair of portable miners. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's get our miner down. That's under production. All right. We're going to need power over there. That'll do for now for you. And then I need another one kind of over here-ish. Click it. Oh, there's maybe something hidden there. Oh, just a purple slug. Okay. Let's lift the aluminum up and over. So I guess I'll build towards it so I have the path to build my stuff on here. All right, let's come on up. Here's our bauxite. And then we got to figure out what we're doing with our bauxite. Also, this is a pure node, so it might already be at 240, yeah. All right, get this up to 480. That's going to be plenty of bauxite to work with for our starter factory here for Aluminum Town. We got water available up there. All right, let's start building refineries, shall we? I don't know how many we need, so I guess we'll just start with 4. I mean, that seems okay. So we'll go into our blueprints and pick out. I mean, we could go more. Could probably go more. Well, let's put down 4 first. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so reminding myself how this is built. I believe power's on the output side. Wait a minute. Yeah, those are the mergers with the outputs. So that's where the scrap's going to come from. All right. Let's start there and see what that feels like. Oh, now interestingly, this is another one that I did the other way. I did this left to right instead of right to left. Should I reverse this? I don't know if it's worth the time and effort. So if I just reverse the input manifold, I'm fine. Okay, yeah, you know what? Okay, hold on. We're gonna fix this blueprint real quick. Load blueprint templates for refineries. We're gonna rename this. No, I just need to fix it. I just need to fix it. All right. So I want inputs coming in on the right, flowing to the left, and then outputs coming out on the right as well. Yeah, this is, as long as they're all consistent, I know it'll be easier to use. So this is a mistake I made when I first set up this blueprint, but we'll fix it. So we're gonna need a splitter. And we're gonna want resources coming in from this side, and then they flow over in this direction, like so. Okay. So resources come into you, and then flow, and flow, and flow to the splitters. Each of the splitters connects to a refinery. Right, there we go. And then you guys are green, signifying input. There we go. That's more like it. All right, let's save that. Confirm. Okay. Nice. All right, let's try this again. Let's get 4 refineries down. That looks more like it. So the bauxite and the water go in there. Interesting coloring artifact. Sometimes it does things differently than I want. Okay, so I guess it depends which direction you're coming from. Interesting. All right, so there goes the bauxite. Then we need the water. All right. It's not the prettiest layout, but it should work. So you guys are going to be doing alumina solution. 120 bauxite per minute. All right, we have 480. So we can do 4 of these. We don't have the water for it. We can do 3 of them, and then we'll have a little tiny bit of water left over. Or I could underclock them in terms of the water, because we have 600 cubic meters of water per minute. So 180 times 3 is what? 540? Leaves us with 60 left over. Okay, we'll do 3 of them to start. And then you're gonna have to be deleted and changed. So that's fine. There's a little bit of water left in here. I'm not sure if we're going to need it later. And more, there should be a little bit more bauxite there as well. No, is that it? Is that exactly right? 120, 240, 360. Yeah, there would be some bauxite left over. So this is going to produce what? 360 cubic meters of alumina solution and 150 silica from these 3 refineries. We can figure out where to go from there in a moment. Let's delete some more of this stuff. All right, so we got alumina solution and silica coming out of here. And we can do with that whatever we wish. Let's get these powered on and get them started with production. There we go. They're starting to produce. Okay. So we got aluminum solution, and let me write down what we're making. So it's 360 cubic meters of alumina solution. And then 150 silica per minute. Hey, Red Rax, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again, buddy. So with this stuff in place, next we need to turn it into scrap, I believe, if I remember correctly. So we'll need another refinery or 3. Let's figure out exactly what the math is here. So if I want to produce aluminum scrap, I need the alumina solution and coal. All right. That's going to produce aluminum scrap and water. I wonder if it's possible to set up a system that uses the same batch of water over and over again, or not. Because we would have to overclock this to no, it needs way more than that. We could have one of these overclocked to 150% would consume all of the alumina that we're making. But we would need 180 coal per minute from somewhere to make that work. So I'm gonna have to go find some coal nearby, huh? Okay. Let me double check that math. So we got 360 alumina. To turn it into scrap, we need 1.5 times 240 gets me to 360. So 1.5 times 120 gets me to 180. So we need 180 coal per minute. And then one refinery can do it for us. I'm not sure what we do with the leftover silica. I think that's involved in making the ingots at some point. So it's a complicated setup. Let's see if we can find some coal, shall we? Where's the nearest unexploited coal? Oh, well, look at that. Isn't that friendly? Okay. That's a normal purity. That's a normal. Yeah, I got 3 normals here. I mean, I think I leave those. Well, I mean, let me just take. I guess I'll just take the closest one. It's fine. There's one 215 meters away. Okay, well, there's the coal we need. Let's get something built for it. Go into equipment workshop. Make a couple miners. There we go. Of course, it's getting dark. Now that I'm trying to do something. Well, I'm always trying to do something. I just don't like it when it gets dark, that's all. Where is... Bauxite's over there, so I want to aim it kind of in this direction. I guess that's right. Let's get a lift going to get this up to where it needs to be and above all the bamboo and stuff. Yeah, you can go up there. That's probably too high, but we'll come back in a moment and connect to it at the right height. Yeah, it's definitely too high, but that's okay. Okay. So we got coal over there. Why don't I just make another line over here for this to connect to? Feels okay, right? Oh, maybe it's not quite high enough. I thought I made it too high when I made it as high as possible, but it looks like not quite. All right, well, you're going to come up to here then. There we go. Okay. Well, we're going to need power, but very shortly we'll have coal over here. I guess this is a pretty solid place that I picked. We've got the bauxite, the water, and the coal all nearby. There's more coal and water available should we need it in the future. So overall, it seems like this is a pretty solid location for my first aluminum factory. Okay, so we're going to take this coal once we have it and add it to the alumina solution. So let's bring it over here like this. It's kind of clipping through. That's not great. Let's get it over here. So I kind of want it over like this. Won't do that. There we go. So the coal will come over here near the alumina solution output. And the silica is here as well. Yeah, there's the silica, but this should be full of alumina solution. Yeah, very cool. Oh, it's kind of gross looking. It's milky white. I don't like that. All right, so one other thing we should do, just a reminder, just because it's good practice, I feel, is let's color the water lines a bit. Just to remind ourselves that they're water, and then color the alumina solution as well. I mean, I guess that's fine. Going into the factory, it looks like it's water. That was a bit of a mistake, but that's okay. What is that supposed to be? The default? All right, so water goes in. There's a little bit of extra water here, and there's going to be more water in the future. But this is alumina solution. Gross. Tell me that isn't like a little bit unsettling, that color. It is to me. All right. So I'm not sure what we're going to do, how we're going to get the silica out yet. But let's get our refinery with the... Oh, well, I guess I need power over here at the coal miner, don't I? Where do I have power right now? And you connect. There we go. Thank you very much. Did I need to overclock you? I can't. We needed what? 180 coal per minute? Can't remember if I needed to overclock this. I did. There we go. 180 per minute gives us exactly what we need. Okay. Looks good. Now we'll build our second refinery to output the aluminum scrap and the excess water, I guess. We have to now... Okay, this is interesting. We have to consume literally all of the water that we produce in this refinery. That's tricky. Not exactly sure how that works. Okay. We're gonna need a bridge over this, I think. I'm gonna need something here to get this stuff out for later. I guess, yeah, I guess this is gonna snake around this way. Like that. That gets the... Or is that a merger? No, that's a merger. That's the inline. Okay. Yeah, hold on. I need to redo this. Because I need to be able to get... this stuff out. this silica. Can we bring it over this way? Okay, so I can kind of do this to get it out. Okay, so the silica can get out that way, and then I think I might need to push this forward a little bit. I'm not sure. Let me see. No, maybe not. Okay. All right, so that'll be the coal in, and then we do the alumina solution in. Okay, it's starting to come together here. You're gonna make aluminum scrap. Now we have to consume your output water. That's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but we can figure out how to make that work in a minute. You guys are making alumina solution, so I guess you should be white. And then you're making aluminum scrap, so you can be like gray, I guess. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. You are going to need a power pole, however. Well, I've had them to the... Yeah, I've had them to the right here. Like so. That should start producing... Yeah, aluminum scrap and water. Okay. And then the last step is we take that output plus the silica. Okay, so what is our actual output now? We've got the silica left over. You need to be overclocked. 180 coal, 360 alumina. Okay, so we get 540 scrap and 180 water that we now have to process. 540 scrap. And what was it, 180 water? Is that right? 180 water, 540 scrap. Okay. And then we still have this leftover silica. So we might need to join the water output back over here. I'm not sure how that works. We'd have to play around with valves to make sure. Yeah, we'd have to play around with valves to limit how much came from the outside and how much was coming from recycled. But I think I could make that work with the water output. Next up would be another refinery, right? And this one would be making aluminum? No. No, this isn't made in... Okay, so the actual ingot isn't made in a refinery, I guess. So the ingot is made from the scrap and the silica. Okay. So we don't have enough silica here. We have too much scrap and not enough silica. We're gonna have to bring in more silica for this recipe. And then we got to get rid of the water. So to deal with the water issue, all right, so we've got silica there, some silica, we're gonna need more. We've got aluminum scrap here. I need to get rid of this water, which means we need to feed it back into this system. Okay. And in order to make sure we consume all of it, it's going to be a little bit gnarly. How do I want to route this? I think I want to come up to this height and then route it over here. Yeah. Okay. I think I have an idea how to make this work. All right, so we're going to be messing around with valves here, which is, you know, something new. But I think I can make it work. So that goes to there. And it comes around. I'd like to come it around to here. And then to something like this. and then around back here. And you're going to join up there. And then we need to get rid of all of you to make things run properly. That's not super happy with that. Let's redo that. That last mile can be a little bit weird. That's fine. Okay. This over here does not look great. That's a little bit better. All right. So this is 180 water. And what we're consuming is 180 times 3. So that's what, 540? So 180 of the water is recycled. The remainder of the water needs to be throttled coming from the external source so that these guys consume everything we provide. So I need to throttle this to 360 here. And I think I can do that with a valve. So if you go into logistics and go down to this area, there's a valve, right? And you can use the valve to limit the flow rate in a pipe. So I want this to be at 360. Exactly. Can I type in here? Yeah, 360. Okay. So the water in here that these three refiners are consuming should be exactly 540 per minute, right? 180 plus 180 is 360 plus 180 is 540, right? And then we have 360 coming from the pipe and 180 coming from recycled water. That should make sure that this system works exactly as designed, that it fully consumes all of the water from this refinery so that this refinery keeps operating at 100%. I might not be right about that. I've been wrong about things in the past, very, very rarely. But I think that should work. So the only thing we need now, we've got our aluminum scrap, we've got some of our silica. We need more silica, right? If we get more silica, then this setup will let us to do a bunch of ingots, I think. Yeah. So if I have 540 scrap, uh, 90 per minute. We could get what, 6? Is that 6 of these foundries up and running? Yeah, so 6 times 90 per minute goes into 546 times. So 6 times 75 minus the 150 silica we have. We need another 300 silica per minute. To get 300 per minute, oh boy. We don't have, I might have another recipe for silica back home, but we would need a lot of constructors here and a lot of raw quartz. Less than 300, 3/5 of 300. So like, I can't do the math. 180 raw quartz per minute, something like that. All right, are we lucking out? Do we have raw quartz nearby to make silica with? No, we don't. Okay, there's some there. There's a couple of nodes, a couple of pure nodes over there. All right, I guess that's fairly close. Some silica, or rock quartz, I guess. All right, so we got access to quartz over there that we can go get some of that. I might... Now, here's an interesting idea. What if instead of using that recycled water in the original thing, I think there's a recipe for like wet silica or something. So theoretically, I could have used that water in a different way. I could have used it maybe to make some silica or something. Let me go home. I can't remember, but let me run home and see if we have a recipe for silica waiting in our hard drives anywhere. We have a bunch queued up here that I haven't actually selected because I've unlocked new stuff, so I could do rescans, but we've got the quick wire stator or the Caterium wire, pure Caterium ingot, silicon high-speed connector. There's cheap silica here. That combines limestone and quartz. We have those two pure nodes, but limestone is much more abundant than quartz. That might be an interesting purchase. And then, and actually, can we get more per, yeah, 52.5 per minute instead of 37 point whatever, or 27 point whatever it was. I already forgot how much more we need. We had a number, 300. We need 300 more. All right, let's grab this here for now. And then we'll go back and see if there's some limestone there. We might just use the quartz. It's not exactly close. Where is it? Is it up here? Wait, where is it? Oh, is it underground? Oh shoot! This is not easy to wherever this is. It's underneath us, I think. Gross. How am I supposed to find that? It's like in a cave down here? Yeah, I bet it is. Okay. We got a radioactive friend. Fantastic. Okay, this is just getting better and better. Is it like further down? It's in, okay, here it is, here it is. We got quartz over here. Oh, this is unpleasant. This is way the hell far away. I mean, it's nice that there's two quartz nodes here. Two pure quartz nodes. But getting stuff out of here, getting power here, getting stuff out of here, that's going to be annoying. It's going to be a big lift to get it all the way up to where it needs to be. Oh, I remember this location, actually. I vaguely recall this. Getting this quartz out is going to be a lot of work. I really wanted to get ingots up and running this stream, but it's already been an hour and 15, and this quartz is just... it's so much work to get it out and turn it into silica to make the actual aluminum ingots. We're close, but this is I gotta take a break before I tackle this. It's too much work. Yikes. Okay, well, tier 7 comes in with a sucker punch to the gut with the complexity here. The good news is I think I've grasped everything. We're gonna have aluminum fairly quickly, which means we're gonna have sheets and casings too. And because we've got a fair amount, like the setup we've built up there with that pure note of bauxite, I think it's gonna give us a lot for a while. Honestly, it's good enough that I might try to ship it home. I was planning to just have it be a temporary thing, but it's a decent enough solution that maybe I'll just leave it as is and ship it home. I don't know. I'm going to take a break here, guys, go get some breakfast, get some coffee. It's pretty early for me to be streaming, so yeah. My belly's rumbling. Okay, so DePeach, Pila, Compboy 100, Redrax, and you other fine lurkers, plus anyone watching the VOD in the future. Hope you enjoyed this episode, or this stream. Feels like it's a pretty good introduction to the challenges of Illumina if you haven't reached it in your own game, or if you have, perhaps it's a nostalgic trip down memory lane as you watch me fumble with water and silica and Illumina solution and all this other crap. We'll be back later today to grab this quartz, turn it into silica, take it up to the bauxite factory, and finally get our hands on some aluminum ingots, but that won't be till later. Until then, have a great Sunday. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.